Hi. Okay. So I made a video. I don't even remember how long ago, but not that long ago about the Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively situation. And my video is basically like Justin Baldoni is manipulating you. Get over it. And there's been some updates since that last video. First, I really did not want to make another video about this because, like I mentioned in that last video, the sociologist had already made, I think, like at that point, I don't know, I think 2 or 3 videos about the situation. You can go watch his videos about that if you wanted to. And I was like, his videos are good because he has a degree in journalism and other things that I just don't have. And yeah, I made that video, and it was kind of like I'm just feeling at that because I felt like I was going crazy because at that point I was like one of like few people on the internet who actually believed Blake Lively's story, and I felt weird because a lot of the Black community was like, I am a just my Baldoni person. I don't know, the Black community revolves around the wrong people a lot. And I was just like, as a Black woman, I would like to say that I don't believe that shit. I do not believe that man. Uh, and since then, we've had some updates, and I'm really not going to talk about the lawsuit because I don't know anything about that. I don't know legal stuff. But I'm going to talk about the 2 things that we've gotten that kind of broken the internet: footage and a voice note, memo, whatever. So the footage, which I'm not going to show. You can just look it up on TikTok. I'm sorry, I'm not there. Um, I'm not that professional yet, babes. It's just um Justin and Blake filming for like a montage, and then the memo is I don't even know because I didn't listen to it because I can't even listen to it all the way through. But first, a lot of people are now split down the middle of the situation. I think a lot of people are obviously still in Justin's favor, unfortunately, but and I was nervous because I was like, oh my god, like, am I wrong? Like, I trust myself and I trust my instinct, I trust my gut, and I was like, I believe Blake, but am I wrong? Like, am I like, let me? But no, I still believe her. Like I said in that video, I don't care if Blake is a mean person or a bad person. Like I said, this is not about her attitude, it's about sexual assault in the workplace, and it's about how women can't do things, and how like the Harvey Weinsteins and the other men who have controlled and abused these women got away with it because nobody believed them, because you want to believe the man. Hello? And I had said, like, I feel bad, because give it a few months or a few years and people are going to be sitting here like, how did we not notice this? And a lot has changed since that video. Trump is now president, like, officially, and he's done his crap. And I have been really busy, like, working on other videos that I have not. Look. I'm working on them. Okay, give me a minute. CapCut just got back like a few weeks ago, so I really have been like just trying to get those done, and I've been doing, and a lot of things have been happening. So, but back to the point. I still believe Blake. Because, like I said, this is about I said hello, sexual assault, whatever you want to say, hello, in the workplace, in the acting industry, because it's like I always say this, like, people are so weird when it comes down to Hollywood, like the regular person. But I'm like, you're stupid. Like, you're stupid enough to not even like think about that. Like, first, the fact that so many actors are one wrong move away from becoming you and me, and that most actors who are the rich, evil ones aren't even rich and evil, and a lot of them had to work their way to the top like everyone else does in life, period. Same with the music industry. In the acting and music industry, you don't get to just be born and get talent. You have to work. You have to be talented. You have to work. Like, as much as I am not, I used to be a big Ariana Grande girly. I was there from her debut album. I remember all of it, and I'm not that big of a fan of her anymore. I like her music, but I'm not a fan of her as a person anymore. Come for me. People are allowed to like people's music and not like them as people. I generally think that she's my best example of, like, that girl had rich parents, but she had a voice and nobody cared. Her mom had money, but she had talent. She had talent. Talent. Hello? And it's like, it's same with Taylor and stuff like that. Beyonce, Lover, like, you have to have talent to make it in the industry, music or acting. You don't get to be, why do you think a lot of Memphis and babies are models? because all I have to do is be pretty to be a model. Anyways, but at least in modern modeling ways. Back to the point. I just think that this whole thing is centered around a lot of different topics, and I think it's become bigger than just Blake versus Justin. First, it is a lawsuit, and the internet doesn't know how to handle legal things. I've talked about that before, where the internet takes legal drama as regular cancel culture drama. It's not. People can get arrested. People can lose money. People can, so many things can happen. So, yeah. Oh, you like my nose? Sorry, you like my nose, guys? Okay, back to the point. But yeah, back to the freaking video and voice note. So the video is just them filming montages together, and what I've noticed is I'm like, you guys only you guys only support Justin Baldoni because you think he's attractive. Like, that's number one. Number two, I've seen the montage, like the footage, and a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I see what it is now. Ryan was jealous that Blake was falling in love," and I'm like, of course we go that route. Like, of course, somehow we always go to the cheating on our husband, falling in love with the better man. Like, we always go that right. We always go that route. We just never. They did the same thing with freaking Amber Heard. People were like swearing up and down at Amber, like cheating on Johnny, and like it was, oh my god, yo guys, you always go there. You always go there. Like, you always there. You know what I mean? Like, you always go there. Instead of believing women. And it's weird because I'm like, first, why are so many women on this man's D hard writing? Especially black women. First of all, I don't care about these white bitches. I don't care about these white women. Come here. Come. Black woman. Get your black woman. Come here. Sit. No, sit. I should punch you in your face. I should just smack you. What are you doing? What are you defending that man for? She got married on the slave plantation. This is not what this is about. This is about sexual assault in the workplace. You know how you know who it statistically happens to a lot more? Women of color, black women are not believed. You already know our history. I don't need to tell you that we're not believed more. Imagine being a black woman in Hollywood, getting your break and having a man do what Justin did to Blake allegedly, or even Harvey Weinstein, or anything inappropriate in that way, and a bunch of women coming on the internet being like, he's hot, he would never do that to you. Whew. And this is what I mean. We're losing the plot here. He's not a good man. I listened to some of the voice note memo because I whatever. He sounds creepy. Like, people like, he sounds so hot, but like, he sounds like he's very close to the phone. Like, he sounds very creepy. Like, ew. Like, I haven't listened to it in its full because, like I said, the little bit I heard made me want to vomit in my mouth. But it's funny how people are like, oh, I'm like, first, and a few TikTokers have been saying this, and I've gotten a lot more people who support Blake on my favorite page more and more, and on the internet I've seen, so that's good. But a lot of people were saying, even if he didn't do all the things Blake said he did, he's still a creep. Yes, I watched that footage of them together. I like maybe it's just me, but I was like, ew, like, if Blake's better than me, I would have said, like, he just seems so touchy with her, and you can tell in the montage that he was very touchy with her, and people are like, she fell in love. No, like, he was very physically, like, touching her a lot. Like, watch that video. He was on her face, and you could tell she was kind of like, oh, like, you don't need to be doing all that for the montage. She was saying to him, he was like, we don't need to get all this. It's just a montage. Like, please, can we come on, please? Like, okay, hurry up. And again, like with the voice note, the little bit I heard, he just sounded like he was so close to the phone. He just sounded so, like, ooh, like, I want to answer that phone call either. Like, and like, again, he didn't have to do everything he did to her. Like, sure, there could be a place where he didn't do everything. He's still low-key's giving me creep vibes. Also, so many people are like defending him because a lot of people, again, like, a lot of people have been saying is he's suing. So a lot of people think he's releasing stuff, he's suing her. Like, he's very active, more active than she is. And I'm like, okay. Like, I know I keep bringing up Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, But as someone who like I didn't know much about the case, and I was kind of looking into it because I was like, okay, I need to learn more about this before I talk about it. Like Johnny only won America over, and like other places where they like went to court and stuff, like Amber won. And I don't know, like I don't know. I do believe that they were abusing each other, but what I hated was the internet in America, at least in the world, kind of with this narrative that she was an abuser to him, just her, and men are not believed when they're abused by women. And I'm like, yes, that is true. That is so true. But I think they were obviously putting each other through hell and back. And I think that the internet just can't understand that two people can abuse each other and be victims and be bad people at the same time. Like I said, and I didn't say this in my video, but this is something I wanted to bring up. The perfect victim narrative is going to ruin you when you get that conscious maturity, because I think that it is so important, and I really wish the media would do better at doing this, the not so perfect victim. I think that it's like with a lot of shows I watch, like Euphoria and Shameless. At least to me, our two main characters aren't the perfect victim. Duh. Fiona, and Rue and Euphoria and Shameless are not perfect victims. They're victims, but they're not perfect. They have done shitty things and bad things, but they're not perfect victims. They are victims, and that is a good representation to me of the not so perfect victim. And I think there are people like that in the world. Duh. Like Amber and Johnny were both victims of each other and bad people. Blake Lively is a victim. She's not perfect. She's not a good person. She has not done a great thing, and she's kind of a bitch. But she's not a victim. She's a victim. She still is a person who went through something. Victim or survivor, however you want to see it. Of a creepy man who was her boss. And I think it's weird because I'm like, you don't believe her? You don't want to just believe her automatically? Unfortunately, I do. And I think, yeah, it is a problem that we have to work through when it comes down to stuff like that. But if you tell me, oh yeah, my man did this and this and this, I'm going to believe, I'm sorry. Because, I mean, you give a man like that power. Also, it's like, I thought we were smart enough, you're not, to understand when a man is being a fake feminist. I guess we're not. But, oh, I guess we're not. But, like, yeah, I just thought I wanted to make a part 2 to that video I made, because I just seen a lot of this has been, like, getting, and I respect people who are covering this very naturally and earnestly, but I do hope you understand that if this comes out, like, again, like, and I know people are like, well, what if she was lying? I'm like, okay, then she was a liar. He's still a creep, low-key to me, but, and what if she's not lying? Then what are you going to do then? I don't know. I just think, also, like, apparently people are saying that, like, Nice Pool was, like, based off of him, which, shut up. First, as much as you see me in this, I'm a Marvel fan. Not just a Spider-Man girl, I'm a Marvel fan. Marvel would never have approved of something like that, no matter how much power Ryan Reynolds had. Period. And the delusion that he had that much power to put, like, to do that. He's a riff on the nice guy kind of, oh, I'm so good. Like, also, how do you know he's even based off of that? What if he's just a guy who's nice? Because Deadpool is inherently not a nice person. But anyways, whatever. This is why the internet is just, because that's also something. And I was just like, oh, y'all grasped on our straws here. And I know people are like, well, come on with the facts and the research. No, I made a video about that already. But again, this is just a follow-up to that video. I am working on other videos. Please don't beat me up. I was like spam posting a lot for a while because a lot of things were just happening, and I was just like, I need to get this done. But I am working on new videos. I am working on things. I have scripts ready. I am working on my video about political labels and everything. I've been dying because, like, I like just to make my ramble videos as much as I like making my scripted stuff, but I've been dying just to make a video about the leftist community. But I'm scared because I don't want to come in and like say some wrong stuff. But yeah, I might just make just a fun off the cuff video about that. So yeah, I'm ending this because this video is longer. This video is getting longer than the original video I made. Okay, so, okay, bye.